Eventually they went from the kind of pub setup to like more like a restaurant setup. So like in the afternoons, like when I came back from the States, like probably in sometime early 2000, um, I was working with the family business,
Right.
learning different trades all the time, going along. Started right from the bottom. Started from helping going into the kitchen, peeling garlic, cutting up tomatoes.
Started from the bottom and now
Yeah.
we're here, the real deal.
Well, we're not fully there, but we're trying to get
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna get there, bro.
Yeah, well, so we started doing some, started some. He came basically one day and said, there's a little grill here, you know, I think you should do something in the afternoon on Fridays when the guys come. We're gonna tell the kitchen to close off. You're gonna say. So I started doing that, and it started getting catchy. The guys started enjoying the barbecue chicken, little. Because they used to have a big barbecue setup back in the days. Then they had the whole corner. They had a setup there with grill tables and chairs. Yeah,
Oh,
even one of the grill man I got, he used to work with my grandfather, my father.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so he came out back with the idea and said, man, you should try this here. Well, I started, I didn't fully know how I didn't know all the ins and outs about, the cooking and grilling. So, but
Right.
I eventually learned
Getting your
from,
feet wet. Eh?
yeah, but I was learning from a guy who they had there who was taking care. They actually started doing barbecue chicken. Like for example, like when Banks DIH would have a star party, there was the first set of people doing bulk barbecue chicken in Guyana. My grandfather at Watercress. They used to do like these had artists like with 3,000 barbecue chicken. Those guys would cook for like 2-3 days practically. That's the amount of. Plus, not only they would have 3,000 today. They would have another 1,000 because they had no other place doing that bulk barbecue chicken you could come and order. So sometimes the guys cooking chicken non-stop. A man gonna sleep for 3 hours, come and get up back. Man come back. Just cooking non-stop,
Yeah. So now
non-stop.
you see why I asked him to come here to at
Yeah.
least get this information here because I know this and I would love for the world to know and understand
My
this.
my grandfather, he actually was a fireman, and he
Same with my dad. That's how my dad knew your grandfather.
he had friends like Peter DeGar,
Yes.
Clifford Reese. All
Yes.
this, they would come in the back by him now, and they would be, playing little cards. The guys did
My dad told me
dominoes.
about the hammock
and,
tied between the two dunks tree and that kind of
and
thing.
then the guys now they would call my grandfather Christiani.
Yes.
So say Christiani man, cook a pot man. We eat something, be gambling all day, we playing cards, whatever it is to do.
Right.
And grandfather would put on a pot to cook up, put on a pot of this. So when the guys taste the food, they say, "Wow, nah, man, this gotta sell. This could make money. This here could make money. This thing." And then eventually, he he became the director for Banks DIH
Right.
for the food and I think it's all the food, all the
Yeah, the food and
outlets.
beverages, I think.
No, it wasn't. I don't
Not
think it was
beverage.
beverage. I think
Just
actually, I think he was big into the beverage too because we had a Banks outlet right at Watercrest to the side on Guamana Street years back, and whoever would know that.
Yeah, because it turned into a banquet hall too.
Yeah, so um, he Peter DeGar made him the one of the managing directors for the food in the food department at Bangstage. He was in charge of all the quick serves, all the different. We would go there many times, and
So
he would.
food is actually
Yeah,
in your bloodline,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not something like I just come into like hoping and guessing, and know I know
bro.
what
Right,
I'm doing.
right, right.
We just hoping to get big and better, and it started basically just
So from your grandfather to your dad, and now pass on to you now.
Yeah, well,
You came out with a genius plan to say, hey, you know what? We're gonna do real street food. So you took that, and
and I basically started with barbecue chicken, dinner rolls, which I'm gonna introduce very shortly back again. A lot of people would know it. And we're gonna have we started with dinner rolls, macaroni salad, and barbecue chicken. That was it. And then people would just keep coming. I was basically doing stuff for the bar, and then people would be stopping on the road. Hey, let me get this. Let me get two of that. So I said, what? You know what? Let me start doing some extras. And then I started adding pork to the menu, and then I like doing pastas. So I started adding, I had a grill, a gas grill, and I had a little stove at the side. And say, you know, I could do pastas at the side of the stove. It's just being, it's not doing nothing here. So I started doing chicken Alfredo live on the street.
Yes.
Nobody ain't doing that in Guyana, I'm telling you, right? People, got people that come and open businesses, that they come and pick my menu, take out pictures and all these different things, you know. But I love that, you know, because you know we like to set the trend, you know. So, you know, we this thing is about competition. This thing is about
exactly.
service,
That's right.
right? This thing is about service and keeping your customers happy.
And you sure do make people happy, man.
And
Son.
taking care of your family
Yeah.
and looking out for your loved ones. This thing is nothing more than this thing is not about this thing. We try to do our best. That's what we would say. This thing is, you know.
As soon as my son touched down here in Guyana, is coconut water, Chinese food, and your Rasta pasta.
Your food should speak for itself, right? Your food is something. I never had this stuff for how many years. Not hating on social media, you know. I started doing my thing, obviously, but you know, your food needs to speak for yourself.
That's right.
I had people coming from all over. People taking burgers back to the States.
Fantastic. So
You know,
here what we're gonna do.
I had Chinese guys here coming, leaving Pegasus, Mario to come and eat my food, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, telling
well,
you.
let me show them what you got going on over here, from the menu to what you got going on the inside there. How long you've been here doing
All right,
this?
well, on this side, this part of the street, like about
Where are you
3
located
years.
first?
We're right 185 Waterloo Street, just 2 buildings before.
Between where and where?
Between Squamina and Church.
Kwamina and Church.
On Waterloo.
On Waterloo Street. You
Correct.
got a number first?
Yeah,
for them to-
618 43 34.
And you can place your orders, call, WhatsApp.
You can we do call in orders, but you could also order through the app. We have GT Eats, we have Easy Eats, we have a few apps that you know you can order through the different portals, and you could come. We have a cashless app as GT Eats. I mentioned before. You know, we introducing different systems in place. Eventually, later in the year, you should be able to come and swipe your card here. You know, we're trying to modernize the system. So definitely,
You got it going on, bro. Now we're at Harker's Burger Shack and Grill. Many times I'm always here when I get a day off. I'm feeling for that jerk pork. I love pork, right? I'm feeling for that jerk pork. Gotta come at Harker's Burger Shack and Grill. But let's go inside now. We're gonna go inside and get an in-depth look of what he has going on there. The line is outside there. The folks are ready to eat. Let's go see what Harker got going on inside. First off, every time I come here, bro, this right here, be the chef, and you come and see something like this. You see, for the football, for the guys that love sports and they see that big screen television, they go crazy. For us, when we see something like this, right, this is like, oh my God. This right here, cook your steak in 2 minutes, man. Look at that. That's a serious heat, you know? So, really good, really good piece of equipment right there. So, we're on the inside of Hawker's food truck. Let's go see what we got going on.
We got some barbecue chicken here. We got a white sauce, definitely white sauce.
Yeah, buddy. Right? Check this. This is the jerk pork. This is what I come here for all the time, right? All the time.
How was that, chef? How was that?
Yo, never feel. My thing. I haven't been at Harker in a long time, right?
Nice.
Yeah, man. I don't use my jerk with sauce.
Okay.
But I haven't been here in a while, so Harker forgot. Still doesn't matter. This is some good stuff, bro. And that's a salmon.
Correct. You just giving a little sear and then we're gonna take down the fire.
Right.
Just want a little sear and we'll stir.
Come on inside them now. That's very unique.
Chef, how are you feeling right now?
How I'm feeling, I'm excited, and to watch somebody else cooking in the kitchen, right? I'm happy, man. I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Good. Nice. Look at that. Really nice sear you got here. Right. Fantastic. That's a nice sear. Look at the color and the cut of the meat, right? So it's like an half an inch thick, and you can see it's already finished cooking. So what Harker did is just turn it over to get another sear on the other side. Very uniform look he's looking for. Right? Yes, yes. And that is a perfect flambe right there. Nice.
Nice, nice. Double red wine.
Just add a little red wine to it. Give it that zesty taste right there, man. Fantastic. And the good thing about it, right? Always, whenever you're cooking, do not cook with a cooking wine. Always use regular wine that you drink with, right? The cooking wine is salty, and to do a salmon, you know, salmon is very delicate. That would take away from the taste. So don't use cooking wine. You have to be a professional to do that. So if you're trying to cook and you're learning to cook, don't use the cooking wine. Right? The cooking wine is for professionals. Use a regular wine, and the taste is going to be amazing. The best seller.
Chicken.
The chicken. Chicken goes faster than everything else.
Correct.
That smells so good.
So this is the salmon. Look how flaky that is, man. Right there, right?
Yes.
Right there, man. Yo. Bro. Just look at that, man. Just leaking all that goodness there. Look at that. Look at that. Woo! Harker's Burger Shack and Grill, right on Waterloo Street. Right? You come, place your order, get your takeout food, hot food, right there, cooked in front of you, man. Doesn't get any better than this. Tell them again one more time where you're located, Harker.
185 Waterloo Street, just 2 minutes before John Lewis style.
That's right. And the number again really can get you at.
618-4334. 618-4334.
They have a time period to call.
We open from 11:30 to 11 in the night, from Wednesdays to Saturdays.
Wednesdays to Saturdays.
And you
Don't
can
forget.
we start taking orders from like 10:30 in the morning.